Time out. Pat got kidnapped like 15 different times. This dude gets kidnapped wherever he is. Like, I swear, he
I
is
did.
not your he's not your normal human being. He goes to jail. He gets his shoes stolen. He's in LA. He gives his pants away to a homeless man. Like, he is seriously the most generous person I know,
I don't
honestly.
know how this turned into generous. I'll take it.
Like, what's going on here?
Hey, what's up, dudes? It's Pat. Welcome to me and Mike's first podcast on the new channel.
Second.
Oh, it's the first
We
one
did it.
on the new channel.
All right, facts. Continue.
All right, all
Proceed.
right. Okay, so here, before we do anything, I told Mike I had to say this. Like, if you are not of age, like, there's like no way that this is gonna be an appropriate video. So at least be like 18.
Yeah, 18 plus. I mean, if you're under, that's on you. But I mean, we warned you. Go ahead.
We definitely warned you. This is going to be my first adult-friendly channel I've ever had. So, Mike,
Pew pew
we do
pew.
have a lot to say. I avoided a lot of things last time. I feel like I'm okay to say some of them now until we get demonetized and canceled.
No, we don't want.
You can
Please
get
don't do
canceled
that.
on the first video.
Oh, so we can go crazy.
Oh, okay. So here's the thing. So we were going to talk about okay, I'm not in America, obviously, at this point, right?
Yeah, let's go ahead and fill him on in where you've been. I feel like you've been in a couple different locations, dude.
Dude, how long's
Where
it
was your
been?
first?
Is it 5 months?
Yeah,
Longer?
dude. I think it's been about almost 6 months.
6 months. All right. Yeah, I left America 6 months ago. Because Daddy Trump wasn't president anymore.
Where was stop one for you? Fill him in on that at least.
Dude, having this conversation with you every time, you're always like, "So how's France going?" You had no idea where I was for at least a month.
Well, we're in a different location every other month, bro.
Oh,
I
I
couldn't
know.
keep I couldn't keep track of you. You were in a different country. We even shared locations on your phone, and every time I looked at like the locations app or whatever it was, you were
Dude,
in Guadalajara, you were in Mexico, you were in Madagascar, and
dude,
shit.
you weren't the only person either to feel this way. Like, Katie's like, "Can you take a picture of the Eiffel Tower for me?" I'm like, "That's definitely not where I am right now." Like, nobody, only my mom and dad knew where I actually was. Everyone else was terrible. Like, you're like, you asked me, you're like, "How's the Norwegian food?" I'm like, "I'm not in Norway."
Yeah, but you're close enough.
Oh, also, guys, 500,000 subscribers in 2 weeks, we get tattoos of Cloud. I'm gonna win the competition, have the best one.
Dude. Yeah, but mine's gonna look good. I already got like a nice real estate picked out for Cloud's face on my leg.
Dude, I'm getting a 3D one. It's gonna look so sick. I'm pretty excited. I really hope it happens just for that. I'm gonna record like it happening to me. That's why I'm excited. You
Yeah.
better be too.
So, bro, oh, dude, I'm obviously we're recording it. Rocket will record it. We're gonna have a competition. You'll probably win, but I'll come in a close second. I feel like Rockets is gonna look like a stick figure, but
Because he's
that's his
gonna
own
tattoo
issue.
himself, probably. Free tattoo. Okay, so here's where I
Yeah.
went. Anyway, I went to Denmark. I think a lot of people already know, like, I'm friends with like Craner, and Oscar, which was my editor. So I kind of went there to like
Wait,
hang
wait,
out.
wait, 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 wait. I didn't know who Craner was until like I talked on the phone with him or with him. So just go ahead and explain who Craner is one more time, just in case, bro.
Literally everybody knows who Craner is. That's the thing. You're the one person that doesn't know who Craner is.
All right.
Technically, the most famous person in Denmark because it's a small third world country. Um,
Yeah, dude. Honestly, let's go ahead and dive into that, dude. How was your experience in Denmark?
it was so nice, but like, there's so many things that annoyed me about leaving America, and I'm gonna sound like I'm talking so highly of America.
Dude, I cannot wait to go in on not being in America. I've never been more grateful to be a Floridian. Shout out in Florida. Um,
Dude, the food is the big thing, and like it's not
dude,
it's not like they don't have good restaurants. They have great restaurants. Their grocery stores are terrible. You're buying bread that's tasteless. Like, I want my fat American food, please.
dude, that was the first thing I noticed. Like even the McDonald's over in London. I mean, we haven't gone over that quite yet. Spoiler alert. But like the food in London, like everything. I got into an argument with the chef about cheese, which is I'm just like, bro.
Dude,
But
no,
yeah, go back to Denmark. We're bouncing around a little bit. You were in Denmark. You met up with Oscar. You met up with Craner. What was
oh
why
yeah.
why'd you even go there, bro? What was going on?
Dude, I mean, I haven't seen them in years. Like, it's crazy. So, like, and I wanted to get away from my horrible relationships in America. Uh, so
That's a whole other
I know
that's a whole other series.
yeah. So I'm like, I'm gonna go there, hang out with them. They pick me up from the airport. Thank God, I would have never made it. I wouldn't have survived. They didn't have Uber there.
Hey, bro, I can relate. I was not picked up from the airport at one point in my life, but continue.
Hey.
Continue. Shape, but continue your story.
Okay. That's so funny. But Well, yeah, dude. I mean, I got a nice place over there. Like, I met like Craner and his girl, and like Oscar and his girl. I kind of just ran around. Had one of the best restaurant experiences in my life, though. It was so
Uh,
insane.
yeah, weren't you there? How long were you there for? 8 hours? 5 hours? You were there
No, it
for
was 6 hours. It was like 60 courses or something. It was something stupid like that. Like, I spent like $2,000 just on myself there, which was crazy.
That's absurd. You want to go ahead and name drop where you went, bro? Where
Oh,
were you eating
Alchemist,
at?
yeah, Alchemist.
Alchemist in New Zealand, or not New Zealand. Bro, you're right. I'm
Dude,
really bad at where you. I can't keep track of where you're
I
at.
was not in New
Denmark,
Zealand.
Denmark. My bad.
No, I went to like the nicest restaurant. I got reservations for it. I was so excited. And like you went into this place, this coolest store I've ever seen. You go in, there's this like lady. She kind of scared me a little bit. She's like doing acrobatics and stuff, and I'm in this scary room, thinking I'm about to get mugged or something because I thought I was in America, but I wasn't.
Yeah, obviously.
Bring us into this cool bar. It's like 3 floors like tall, and then we have like 5 courses in there. Then we go to this room. It's a giant dome. And like every course, the screen.
Wait, so time out. There was like an appetizer room where you got your first five.
I mean, there was like 20 appetizers probably, but yeah, like the first 5 were.
But
In this bar.
you were switching tables though. That's kind of crazy. I've never done that.
Yeah, because you're
Huh.
poor.
I know. Good thing.
So thank you everyone for supporting me, so I could go there because I would not have been able to go there. So I go like this big room. It changes with everything. It was so weird. And then like honestly, everyone got so drunk during this, like horribly, because it was like 60 courses where they kept pouring you wine, and it's like if you finished it fast, they refilled it and like.
Yeah. They were attentive to your glass of wine, huh?
So then it became like a joke almost, where everyone was just like, like Oscar's girlfriend was so mad because they gave us like this like. I don't want to say syringe, but I know that's not the right word. Like a little tube of wine that you were supposed to take home with you, and it was from like 150 years ago. And then,
holy shit!
And then I said to Oscar, I was like, "Cheers!" And then we both went like that. And then she was so mad that we did that.
So you finished it all in one gulp?
Yeah, one gulp, and then it was gone. And I was like, I misunderstood the concept, obviously. Then there was a ball pit, like, on the way out. But, I mean, everyone was, like, done for at that point, I feel like.
Hold up, rewind. So we're talking about dinner, then there's a ball pit. Was there dessert?
So it was like...
Was there, like, a 30-minute rule? Were you allowed in the ball pit, or were you going to get cramps, or nah, you're good to go?
Dude, that was the way out. And it was only for the people that bought the expensive wine pairing thingy. So, like, it was like the secret exit.
The VIP exit. Fair enough.
VIP exit. It was like so cool though. Like I'll send Lucas some pictures to pop up because it was really cool, honestly. And I'll probably never be able to do it again.
Yeah. I was gonna say you sent me some videos. I was pretty amazed with the.
I know, from the man who only likes Taco Bell. So like.
No, hey, whoa! Shout out Jersey Mike's. I like the Philly cheese sub, but yeah, Taco Bell's pretty fun. And Ruth's Chris, I love Ruth's Chris.
I know, that's the one fancy place you like.
Yeah, let's go ahead and dive into that. Ruth's Chris, you have my heart and my soul.
God. Sponsor him for that, apparently. I'm not that big of a fan of it. Like,
I will
it's good.
eat. Bro, alright. You for that. Lucas, don't edit that one out. You can.
Okay, so I went to that crazy restaurant. Dude, there were so many things that happened. I literally broke my hand in Denmark, which was horrible. Like, because everyone's seen the boxing machines, obviously.
Dude, I was gonna say, go ahead and explain, because you would call me every day.
Dude, I have a video too. I could actually put that in the podcast. I do have a video of me punching it.
Lucas, pull it up.
So I would go there all the time, and then I'd like play for money and stuff. One day I won $1,000.
All right, you left that out on the phone
Did
call,
I?
brother.
Okay, so
I do not know how you can bring that up. That has me fucking hyped up right now.
apparently, at least this is what my friends were saying in Denmark. Like people in Norway are super rich, and they're all visiting Denmark. So like this Norwegian guy's like, I don't know what money it was. It was Denmark money. He's like $50 play against me, and I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like I don't care. And then I was like beating this dude, but one day I went there and like I accidentally punched the machine, which hurt so bad.
Dude, you gotta be careful with that. It's got metal in the middle of it,
Dude,
so.
the thing is, there were a couple regulars there, and like the guy was like, "Dude, you're gonna break your hand because you punch so straight." They were punching with like a hook, kind of, so you can't punch the machine.
You're giving it a jab when you need to give it more of a round move.
Yeah, and like I don't know how to punch like that. I'm not a fighter, so I'm like,
Yeah, you're just a YouTuber like Jake Paul.
yeah, I'm a Minecrafter, which is like a step above Jake Paul, like here to here. But
Yeah, bro, Jake Paul doesn't even have diamond armor. Fuck you.
Oh, so yeah, like, dude, I would literally and it was the second time I punched it too. It was just horrible. I kept every time, like, I'd hit the stupid thing, and I'm like, my hand. I need to go to a doctor. I think.
He said, "Oh, my hand."
No, I need to go to a doctor as soon as possible. Um, I can't even straighten my fingers properly because of that one. But I don't want to go to the doctor here. I'm the third one.
Wait, straighten your fingers real quick for me, would you?
It's hard to see, but I can't.
No,
Really...
I know. I just want to see.
No,
Oh
they're
my,
not,
dude,
like they're slightly.
your fingers are as straight as you are. Boom, roasted.
Hey, they're pretty straight, is what that's saying. Okay.
All right, continue.
All right. So what else did I do in Denmark? I feel like that was just like the fun.
You left Denmark at one point and then went back to Denmark. Where did you go? That's why I was always confused, dude. You kept leaving me and I didn't know where you were at.
Dude, I went to Sweden for like a little over a week, I think. I went there. And like, dude, you remember what happened to me there? Like
didn't you get super sick? Right? Or no?
Oh no, I did get sick, yeah. I got sick there.
Yeah, I was gonna.
But after that, dude, I went out to like a bar one night. Do you remember that? And like my phone died, and I was in the middle of nowhere. And then I couldn't get home.
Is Sweden where you got the hat or no?
No, that was Denmark. I'll talk about that.
That was Denmark. Oh yeah, no, that thing's sick. If you could go run and grab that, that'd be sweet.
Oh, I will when I tell the story. I know it's over here somewhere. But yeah, I was like in Sweden, and I went to a bar at night, and it was like 20-minute drive from like my room or whatever. When it closed, this was not a big city was the problem. So kinda my phone was dead and I didn't know how to get back to my place. So I'm like, what do I do? No one was around. The whole place was dead. It was like a ghost town. So I go on the highway thinking a police officer will pick me up. Everyone told me that was the wrong thing to do. I didn't know that. I looked at the map after, like, because I share my location with Mike, so I can actually see where I went. I don't know if that's...
Yeah.
I figured out, it doesn't matter. But anyways, I'm walking, like, on a highway for, like, 4 hours, maybe. And I get off an exit. I'm in the woods. And I'm like, am I going to die in Sweden? Like, I'm so thirsty. I might actually die if I'm here too much longer now.
Oh, quick backstory. Pat is indestructible. For all you fans, longtime fans of Pat, I swear, we left him at an EDC concert. Next thing we know, he's with security. He's lost. We had a 30-minute head start. I pull into the Airbnb. Pat's in there in the dark, beat us home, scared the shit out of everyone. He's indestructible. He's a cockroach. He's amazing. Continue.
I appreciate it. But yeah, dude, I'm literally like in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, and then I get off an exit, and I'm in the woods, and I see 2 girls, and I had to creepily walk up to the 2 girls.
He said saw 2 girls.
7 o'clock in the morning. They're walking down the street, and I'm like, hey, my phone's dead. I don't know what to do. And they're like, I'm sure they lied. They're like, our phone's dead too. That made no sense to me. I'm like...
So you guys were all just on the side of the highway with dead phones?
No, it was off the exit in the woods.
Oh, okay. My bad. That's even worse.
So I walk back, right? I go back on the highway. I walk another 4 hours back to where I was from. finally gas stations start opening up. It was like the middle of nowhere. So like, and I go in and I'm talking to this girl who works there. And then I'm like, can you please help me charge my phone? I don't want to die here. So she charges my phone until I can get an Uber. Then I stole her charger. I don't even know why I did it. I was in such a panic mode that I literally just took her charger and put it in my pocket, and I like escaped with her charger. Which, if you see this video, I'm very sorry.
Hey, that's the one thing that like people forget. Dude, I wasn't prepared for that. When I went to London, I was not ready to not have a phone charger.
Oh,
You
it's
know, like
terrible.
you kind of forget about that. Like every single country has their own charger for no reason.
Oh, dude, it's horrible. Like I literally never knew what I was doing. I'm so happy.
Did you end up making it home or did you end up at a brothel? I know you
No, dude, I got home once I stole her charger. I went home with Uber because they had Uber in Sweden. And then after
Nice.
that, I was like, oh my god. Then I left Sweden. I was like, I don't want to be here anymore after that one. It was so traumatic. I went back to Denmark.
Hold up, let's rewind. Didn't you stay in a ass hotel? Wasn't it a green hotel and it was just so not accommodating, like no AC? Because like, dude, I'm a proud Floridian. Like there's AC in everywhere you go in Florida because it's 100 degrees year round here.
Oh, I
You
know.
know what I mean?
Oh, the Green
And,
Hotel was
and
nice though. It was nice.
hold up, time out. All I want to say is I'm all for turtles and environment and all that shit, but paper straws.
I like the metal straws. I'm a fan of those now.
That's what I'm saying. Any type of straw other than a straw that falls apart in my drink, good to go.
You usually
But
have
don't
to,
give me.
you eat it at that point. It like literally just becomes mush.
Well, and that dude, just don't give me a straw. I'd rather not suck on anything. I mean, I'm all for sucking on things, but you know,
Only
no
if it's
homo.
hard.
Like, what do you say?
I said only if it's hard.
I mean, yeah, it needs to be structurally sound. Can't have it falling apart in my mouth. That's just yucky. I have to
Uh,
spit it out like a prude.
dude, the whole Denmark trip was so crazy, honestly. But yeah, I went from
Dude,
hotel to hotel.
I'm pissed I didn't make it to the Denmark excursion.
Dude, do you
But
remember what
yeah,
happened to me there? Okay, so there was one day where I didn't check out of my room in time, and they were so mad at me, and they said,
literally every day. It
"Yeah, but
happened when we were in London too. It
that
happened
day they said they were calling the
in Orlando.
police though. They're like, the police are coming now," and I'm like, "Why didn't you just tell me to leave then?" I was like, I'm so
Yeah.
confused. And dude,
Why
everything
didn't
was
you just
booked.
knock on my door, bro?
I wish they did. Everything was booked too, and I was like, I need to go somewhere. I'm in a foreign country, like, and then I
Pat,
end out in the red light
you
district.
are notorious for not planning, dude. I swear, everywhere we go, it's last minute. Like,
Oh,
oh,
I
we'll get
know.
a room. As we're getting kicked out, we'll find a new room.
That's what happened. I left with 2 suitcases down the street, ended out in the red light district, across from all the strip clubs and brothels, and I'm like, this is the
How
only
were
place
they?
to
How
have
were they? How were they? How were they?
the
Those
hotel
windows.
or the strip clubs.
The window shopping, bro.
Dude, the strip clubs they weren't okay. There was one fun one.
Because we can compare strip clubs to Florida, we can compare them to Vegas,
I mean,
London.
it's
Like,
better. It's better in America, but the only fun thing is one of them let me jump on the pole there, so I thought that was funny. So
whoa,
he's like,
yeah.
dude's like, the bouncer's like, as long as you're good to the girls, do whatever you want. And I'm like, okay, I'm getting on the pole now. But dude, staying in that area was not fun because prostitutes walk around constantly. They're not attractive prostitutes, and like they touch you. Like in America, you'd be able to sue, I think, or they get them arrested.
So what are they grabbing your?
Yeah, they're grabbing
They
you.
gra-
As
they're
you
gra- they're gra- they're grabbing your member as you're walking by. They
Yes.
just give you a little.
Oh, everyone was.
Damn.
It was so weird. I'm like, ew.
All right, were they hot?
No.
Oh.
No, it was gross. It was horrible. It was like I have trauma now that I have to live with for the rest of my life.
Can't even imagine.
Let's all hold hands and like moment of silence for me.
A moment of silence. Oh. Hey, yo, Lucas, I don't know how you're editing this in the video, but make sure you clip this fish into the podcast somehow. I caught this motherfucker while we were podcasting. Mwah. Back to nature. I haven't caught a fish at Pat's house in a while. Oh, you out of here, Cloud?
Dude,
And it needs to be acknowledged.
who catches a fish in a podcast in a 5 minute intermission?
Dude, hey, I hey,
Skills,
let
I
it be,
guess.
bro.
All right, so this is what Mike was talking about before. So, I bought someone's graduation cap. So the ones in America, they look dumb. Ours are the worst ones.
Dude, for real, like,
Those are cool in Denmark.
not
Literally,
even our college ones are cool. None of them are cool.
no, theirs was a sailor cap. I thought it was awesome. So like, it was like graduating time, I guess, and all like the people graduating high school were at the bars because the drinking age is lower there, and everyone was wearing them. They'd be walking down the streets, and I was like, I'm buying one tonight. I want one. And you know, it's not that easy to convince someone to give away their hat that they had all their friends sign and they never get another one again. So I purchased this, and it's signed by like a lot of people.
Go ahead and slap that on. Go ahead and
Dude,
slap that
this
bad
does
boy
not
on.
fit me at all. I don't have a little Danish hat at all.
What a cutie.
So I don't even want to talk about how much I spent on this because I thought it was funny. I was with Oscar, and he's like, "No, that is funny if you buy one."
Honestly, no, good for that high schooler or college kid, whatever they were. Like that was a good come up. That was a good trade.
Oh yeah, apparently they cost like $250 just in general for them, which is so expensive. I thought.
Well, they more than doubled profit. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna disclose
I
the number,
literally,
but good for them. They
I was
did the math.
no girls would give me theirs because they're more sentimental than men. One dude.
Wait, was that a dude? Was that a dude's? I thought that was a chick's.
No, that was a dude's.
Oh, no way. Didn't know
And
that.
then people
All
were congratulating me. I'm like, dude, I'm 34 years old. You think I just graduated high school right now? People are like, congrats. And I'm like, okay, thank you. You could be my fucking son. Uh, so like, I'm just like, I spent $1,000 buying that because I thought it was the coolest thing to bring home ever. I thought it was a great idea.
That's a good like little souvenir.
Oh, one thing I don't think I told you though. So the blue means something. This means they were dumb. That's gonna insult everyone in Denmark now that like got a blue one.
Oh my God. Yeah, so they rode the short bus, if you will, eh?
Yeah, so basically, like, they have, like, other colored ones for people who got better grades. This was the worst one that there was the blue one I bought.
All right, so obviously, I mean, I'm a proud Floridian. The other people don't know how American I am. What does the blue mean in America? Did this mother, I almost said it. That guy get F's? Or did he get C's, D's, A's, B's? Or is this
know.
guy retarded?
Oh, wait, shout out to Andreas Mortensen. Thank you for your hat.
Hey!
No, it was so funny, dude, because I went back to that bar like a week later. Dude comes up to me. He's like, "You're the one that brought my little brother's hat," and I was like, "Yeah, I am." He's like, "Awesome!" He was so excited.
That's crazy. The older brother recognized you. That's crazy.
Yeah. No one sells them, obviously. That's so stupid. But thank you.
Wait, you weren't walking around the bar with it though, were you?
Yeah.
The second night when.
Oh,
When the older brother.
No,
That's what I'm saying. That's so crazy. He was able to be like, "Hey."
No, I wore that all night long though. Like I literally just like wore that for the rest of the night after I bought it.
It's like a birthday hat.
Yeah, it's so cool. I mean, ours are not fun. That one was so fun. So I'm like, I'll get that. I know Mike. We were talking during our little intermission about a peacock. I have video evidence. I have photographs. So I was staying at like this place that was outside Tivoli. Anyone? I said that with an accent. That was weird.
You've been out of America too long, governor. You got an accent now, eh?
So
I don't even know what accent that was, but roll on.
British to me, but so like I'm outside this theme park. It's one of the oldest ones in the world, and there's like peacocks running around. My balcony,
No. What color was the peacock? It was
albino. So I took potato chips and I made crumbs. I was trying to get it into my room because I thought then it would be funny if when I checked out they found a peacock inside my room. It was so close. You're gonna see video and image footage of it being right there. Like I tried so hard to get that peacock in my room.
It was a cute little bugger, I will admit. I remember you FaceTiming me with it.
Oh, I was so excited when I found the peacock. I was like, because it had to fly onto my balcony, and then it was just sitting there.
So I'm from a small town, and the only peacock experience I had prior to you FaceTiming me and calling me was the Peacock at the local liquor store. I don't know what he was doing at the liquor store, but he would hang out there all the time as I
Dude,
would go to
or
high
at the
school.
Hawks Bar at this point. I'm pretty sure there's a Peacock there as well.
Oh, they got a lot of peacocks, but they aren't running around.
But yeah, dude, like I mean, dude, it was crazy time there. Then after that, like I accidentally like overstayed my welcome in Denmark because it's a 3 month limit in Europe or something like that. I don't know the laws. I'm American. I don't know. I go to jail all the time anyway, so I don't understand what the laws are, obviously. So I'm like, I need to leave. So I left a week after I overstayed, and they didn't arrest me. I was so nervous about it.
Oh my God. We were on what? What were we on? Just normal call that time, normal audio call.
Oh yeah, yeah. When I went to the
And
airport.
he was at the airport and the I don't even what are they called? The border patrol? I don't know. They're like, "You're too drunk." Pat goes, "I'm not," and just gets on the plane. I was like,
No, dude, I was
oh, I was
confused.
so blown away on what happened.
Dude, I'm so anxious going on flights, and I was like, oh, let me have a few drinks beforehand. He's like, you smell like alcohol, and I was like, I know. then why do you have bars at the airport?
Oh
so
my gosh.
so like he's like, you can't board, it's illegal. I'm like, we're not in America, are we anymore? And then I was like, I'm good. Mike was on the phone. I convinced him
It
in front of
was
Mike.
it was crazy. Pat was just like, nah. And they were like, all right. Like Pat was the law. It was unbelievable to hear over the phone. They were like, no, you can't do this. And he was like, no, no, trust me. I'm good. That guy. I'm Himison.
No,
And they just let him in.
Oh, no, I was so confused about it. So like then I went to London, and then I think was I on the phone with you on the flight, and they told me I was too loud.
Mm,
I don't
dude, I
know.
don't know.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
honestly can't remember.
because we always get in trouble for talking too loud. I have a loud voice.
It literally doesn't matter where we're at, does it?
So I head over to London. London, beautiful city. I'm there right now. So I went to Nobu. Oh my god, that hotel was
Wait,
amazing.
where did you fly in London?
Dude, to some place
Was it
like
Heathbrook or
it's
was it
called neither,
Gatwick or some shit?
neither, but Heathrow, not Heathbrook.
Whatever, dude.
I flew in.
Shout out.
It was an accident too. I literally just did the Google like flight thing where you're like, one country to another country. Thought there was only one place to fly into in London, and then I flew into a place an hour and a half away from my hotel, and I was
I know,
like,
but what was it called? What was it called?
started with an S, I think, Sainsbury,
Oh,
maybe something like
all
that.
right. I that beats the fuck out of me. Go ahead.
So I head to my hotel. They upgraded my hotel room. It was so nice. I'll throw a picture into that too. That was actually
Wait, where was your hotel room the first night you got there?
Nobu.
Oh, it was Nobu. Not the one we ate at though, correct?
No, it was the other one.
Right on.
Okay, so like very nice place, and like they upgraded my hotel. I was like, I was so happy when I got here. So then eventually, Mike missed me so much because he's
Wait,
getting
how long time? Yeah, well, duh. How long were you in London for before I came there? Were you there for a while or no?
dude over a month, right?
You were in London for a month before I decided to come there?
Yeah, you didn't love
Cause
me.
you were. Yeah, sorry. I was busy hanging out with Cloud. Cloud's a lot cooler than you.
Yeah,
Um,
ouch. But yeah, so like literally like Mike hadn't seen me for so long. He's just like, I'm just gonna go there now. You're never coming home or whatever. So
yeah, I ended up getting a one-way ticket to London and visiting my sweetheart, Mr. Pat over here, and
oh, dude, I messed up the complete beginning of it because I sleep so late. I tried to stay up all night. Mike lands, and then I fell
let's
asleep.
no, no, no. You were at the strip club. You know what word I want to say, but this guy was at the strip club. I'm hovering over the tarmac about to land, and I feel the wheels hit, and we're on the phone because I landed at 6 a.m. This guy is at the strip club. You want to know where he was supposed to be? The airport to pick up this guy.
I
Because you want to know what? This guy doesn't leave the country, let alone the state.
oh, I
Because
know you don't.
Florida's the best. So I'm super nervous. Didn't want to leave the country at all. I smoke a lot of weed. Don't know if that's gonna get us demonetized or whatever. But anyways, keeping it 100. I smoke a lot of weed, so I was not doing that while I was over across the pond, obviously. So like I was already like agitated, not like in my normal groove. And Pat calls me as I'm landing. I go, and he's like, "Hey, here. I'm like, oh my God, like this isn't
Yeah,
happening.
you're like, are you at the airport?
He
And
was
I'm like,
supposed to pick me up
no.
from the airport with a sign. Didn't get picked up from the airport, didn't get picked up from the sign. So I've never really left the country without my mama or my papa. And so I had to learn a thing or two. I had to go on the train, which apparently London people call it Piccadilly for some reason,
Dude,
because
that was the
they're
area.
still weird. Wouldn't
That
name that shit Piccadilly.
was literally the
Anyways,
area. They didn't name it the Piccadilly.
Anyways, I'm calling him frantically, saying some profanity, saying some slurs, perhaps, allegedly, maybe, I don't know. The text will never be shown. But this motherfucker wouldn't pick me up from the airport, bro. I'm freaking out because I just got into another country and it was my worst fear, getting lost in another country. Don't know where the hotel is, don't know where nothing is. Oh my gosh. So I eventually kind of find out the general vicinity of where the hotel is. I'm asking everyone, and I'm like, hey, I'm an American. I don't know what I'm doing here. Please help me, or I will die on the side of the road. And eventually I got to near the hotel-ish area. I'm
Mm.
standing right in front of the hotel. The Hucks, shout out to the Hucks because they let us run wild up in that place. Um, but dude, you guys gotta put a billboard out in front of your building, bro. Like,
Oh, it's so hard to find the hotel.
dude, it's like going down an alley. Like, bro, talk about like some Harry Potter shit. Couldn't find Diagon Alley.
Oh, dude, it was confusing. And dude, they call it the tube. That's what they call the subway or whatever here that you took.
Yeah, that means something else in America.
But
Shout out to all my fellow porn watchers.
but yeah, Mike actually got here.
Dude, I'm calling everyone. I'm freaking out. The front doorman refused to let me in. That dude was
Oh,
a
I forgot about
dickhead.
that.
Shout out Bennett the Hucks, the owner of the Hucks. Super cool dude, even though he tried to slide on one of my old ladies. Kind of a for that, but whatever, bro.
Dude.
The door dude wouldn't let me in. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, Pat's in this room. Let me in. I went on a long travel. I'm jet lagged. I don't like to leave my country, let alone my state. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I haven't smoked weed in a while. Like, please just let me in there. He's like, I'm like, what do you mean no? Like, you at least go knock on the door. This dude goes down the hall. I'm like, all right, he just left the building. Like, the hotel room and the building, like the lobby, are in totally two different areas. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know it
Anyways,
is.
he left for like 20 seconds and then comes back and he's like, he's no answer. I'm like, duh, I told you he wasn't gonna
I
answer.
was sleeping.
He was at the strip club when he was supposed to be at the airport.
Hey, I was trying to
Anywho,
stay awake all night to pick you up, but it just didn't work out. I passed out right at the last second. I went,
anyways, one of our buddies ended up like answering the phone and I was able to get into the hotel room. They kind of like stuck their head out of this random door that was kind of like in an alley. So I never really went to a city, especially a city like London.
oh, no,
They
you never have
flagged
in your
they
life. Like, that's so
I,
crazy.
no. They flagged me on over. We went up a couple stairs. The next thing you know, I'm in Pat's room and he's fucking passed out. And I jumped on him and scared him, and he was all sorts of concerned.
Yeah, I'm trying to sleep. You're just jumping on me in my bed.
I don't even know what time I ended up
At least
getting to
give
the
me
hotel
flowers
room.
first or something. Like, you know, if you're gonna come to my
No,
bed.
dude, you were supposed to give me flowers. You didn't even
I'm
pick me
sorry, I messed
up
up.
for it. I don't know. I'm like traumatized. I'm like never gonna go to an airport alone again because of you.
All right. Well, after that, once Mike got like acclimated to the area, his job was to try to
We
like.
didn't even acclimate, bro. It was
No, you tried to
immediate.
find a date when you got here. He's never been with any of these foreign girls, and he's literally. So our room has like a door window. It's. I don't
Uh,
know why there's a door on the second floor you
it,
could jump out of.
it's a big ass window door, but yeah,
Okay.
it's awesome.
So Mike gets a sign and it says dinner question mark, screams at all the women running by trying to get dinner with them. And then when they looked at him, gave him any acknowledgement, which half of them were terrified of him, he
Oh,
just ran downstairs. And there was a
dude.
video of him getting a girl's number, like running across the street. I'll have Lucas pop up.
Oh, Lucas, pop that little hot mama up. Shout out to that girl. Yo, you rejected me to go into Nobu. Kind of butthurt about that, but you ended up in Germany anyway, so I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. But I had to upgrade to an old lady, 37-year-old.
Dude, everyone was so old you went out with when you were here. These women could have been his mom that he went out
Dude, all right, check out my Instagram. She was hot. Look how big her boobs were.
with. Yeah, like I wake up really late one day. I'm like Ethan, because Ethan came to visit too. I'm like, "Where's Mike?"
Oh
He's
my goodness.
like,
You fast forwarded through like 10 chapters. We didn't even go through the parks. We didn't go through
"Oh
the
no."
petting of the
Oh, okay.
swans.
All right, okay. So we went to the park, which was right next to us. It's like I'm pointing at it right now, and
Yeah.
you were trying to like find like a girl to talk to, and then I was like joking around way too much. I was smacking like I was not sma- I wasn't smacking swans. I was petting swans.
Yeah, everyone was petting them, so don't even try and give us none of that. Everyone touched them. But we just touched more because we're better.
Yeah, I was trying to touch the swans. I was playing like a game, and then after that, like I was making people like yell at you.
Oh my God, they were
Uh,
degrading me, bro. And then
also,
you had me go find a date after my like confidence was absolutely diminished to zero.
yeah, literally, I was going up to people. Some of them were teenagers too, and I was like, "Call him a."
Dude, the one dude was so hesitant. He was like trying to be some liberal like hippie. He was like, no. And then when I was like, I want to be called a and he was like, "Oh, okay, in that case." And bro, it was so crazy. Like he was so excited to like demean someone. It was like, "Whoa, that's crazy." Because he was so happy being like a liberal.
Dude, I mean, it might have been his kink or something. Anyways, maybe he likes to talk to people like that.
Hey, don't you kink shame him.
No, I would never. I thought it was funny. No, but dude, honestly, like the park was so much fun. It's so beautiful too. We don't have that like where we live.
What was it? Was it the first night or the second night? I don't know what night it was. We went to a nice restaurant that had a lot of reviews, and then it turned out to not be that nice.
Oh,
They
dude, I know
were
what you're
they
talking
were
about.
they were out of everything. I don't remember or know how to pronounce the name. They were out of everything. They were out of drinks. They were out of steak. They were out of everything. I ended up with a cheeseburger. What did you end up with?
Dude, I don't know. That place sucked. They took
It,
it out of
it
my
did,
memory.
yeah. It was it was bad. But after that night was awesome,
Japan
dude.
House, you like that one a lot.
No. I'm saying like after that night, dude, you're totally forgetting. We went to the casino that night.
Oh yeah.
Remember? So we went to the casino. Um, we started like buying a few people drinks. The Magic Mike show that was hosted in the casino.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking.
Dude,
Yeah,
it let out, and when it let out, bro, it was
yeah.
awesome.
Mike was flirting with a stripper who was a
So,
guy.
oh, shout out Joel, my man. I still got him on Snap, no homo. But dude, all the babes came fucking flooding out of this room. We were like, whoa, because like I was hitting on a few chicks before that happened. Like we didn't know what was going on. I went up to this one blonde babe. I was like, hey, because Barbie was just came out at that time. I was like, oh my God, like, do I know you? And she was like, no, like, where the fuck are you from? You sound like you're not from London. And I was like, yeah, anyway, so I think I seen you in a movie. Was it Barbie? Because she was so hot and blonde and bitchy, just like Barbie.
Oh, dude,
Um,
I can't
didn't
believe I saw
didn't
that
didn't
movie.
didn't I was gonna say I didn't see the movie, but Pat did. Anyways, she was like, "Yeah, I'm just waiting on some of my friends." I'm like, "What? What are you waiting on them for? Like, where are they at?" And she's like, "Magic Mike." Oh my God! And when they all flooded out, dude, hundreds of babes flooded out into the casino. We ended up going into a little bar, and then yeah, dude, I ended up taking my shirt off for a stripper. He gave me a job, but I didn't take
Yeah, it
it.
was the dude. You had the dude, and you were taking your shirt off. It was so funny. Well, dude, yeah, you're, like that's the only day we went to the casino, wasn't it? I know I went with Ethan too.
Uh, yeah, well, that was like a week later though, so you're like fast
Yeah, I
forwarding
mean,
a good bit.
I went like 10 times. I've been here for 3 months or 2 months or
Dude,
whatever.
yeah,
But
you've been there for a
casinos
while.
not as fun as Las Vegas. I can tell you that. They're
Oh,
wild there.
it was way smaller than the one in Vegas,
Oh, they're so
and
tiny.
they weren't giving out free drinks or anything. It wasn't quite as like
No, I think that's an American thing. Like trying to
Yeah,
get you
well,
drunk so you waste your
dude,
money.
America, they pump in that good ass oxygen in
Oh
the
yeah.
windows, so you don't know what's going on. You're feeling like you're on cloud nine. Get it? Shout out the Cloud the cat. Um, but yeah, no, you're feeling amped up. You're good to go. They're giving out free drinks. It wasn't that all in London.
No, it was
Actually, matter
tiny.
of fact, the air quality in London was shit. London, get your stuff together.
Dude, what app is it? Is it Life 360? Because like we share with. I don't remember what app I was looking at. It was showing the air quality in London. It said it was pretty good actually.
No, my weather app on my phone said it was garbage. And then when I got back to Florida, dude, it was like 6 times the air quality. It was
Was it?
insane. And we don't use electric cars, which London uses a lot of electric cars,
Oh
which was
no, they
kind of
do.
weird.
There's a lot of Teslas.
Dude, I know. I didn't see a single gas station when I was in London.
Dude, you make such a good point. I don't think I've seen one since I left America.
No. Bro, what the where's all the gas at?
No, dude, everyone's electric. Aren't they trying to switch the whole world to electric at this point? Like, that's the whole thing.
Yeah, so they can control us. They want us to have an electric grid so they can turn our cars on and off and manipulate us and determine when we leave and give us curfews, which we will not allow. Keep using engines and drilling oil.
Also, birds aren't real.
Shout out, Daddy Trump. Birds aren't real.
So that old lady you were dating that was twice your age, while you were here. So we went out to
Oh yeah.
we went out to a really nice dinner at Japan House. You love the place. It was like an art gallery almost downstairs, right?
Oh, dude, it was awesome. The elevator was elaborate. Downstairs was an art room. Upstairs, they had the restaurant, and they had some. I'm not much of a sake guy until
Now you
now.
are. That's your thing now.
Oh, Bubba, I love me some sake. Shout out Japan. Yeah, that was awesome.
So is she gonna
Oh,
watch
and
this?
oh, I don't know. I'm not supposed to post any pictures or mention her. But shout out, sweetie. I love you, even though you don't love me. I love you, even though you don't love me.
If they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Don't make it all sad all of a sudden. Actually,
No, it's not sad.
you're
It's
so
not
smart.
sad.
Mike's gonna get so many DMs on Instagram after saying that now.
Ladies, or dance, hit me up. It's 2023, baby.
No, but that was a nice dinner, obviously.
That was it was awesome. It was a good experience. We drank some sake, obviously. We had some laughs, shared some memories.
Dude, that's when Ethan drank an entire bottle of sake.
Ethan, what? No, that was Nobu.
Oh my god! Oh, you're right. My bad.
Wrong Asian restaurant.
All right, my bad.
Ethan came a week later.
Okay, my bad. No, I got confused about those two places. Never
Which
mind.
is funny because normally he comes in 30 seconds.
Oh,
Shout
oh, dude.
out, Bubba. I love you.
When Ingy just left, I was like, "I want you," and she's like, "We have 5 minutes," and I was like, "You were just dissing me, like."
That's like shit. I only need a minute.
Okay.
Oh my god. But back to Japan House. Yeah, it was my first real encounter with sake. Convinced this more mature lady. She was kind of like fine wine. She was aged and everything.
Did you say she was aged?
She was aged. She's 37. I'm 24. But man, was she I liked her. Anyways,
My
we went out
fans'
to Japan.
moms. My fans' moms are gonna message you now.
Oh, hey.
Really, I hope so.
I'll be waiting in the DMs, baby. Oh, lordy. But yeah, no, Japan House was sick. Ate some good food. Got super. Where did we go after Japan House? Oh, we went back to the hotel bar.
The hotel
yeah?
bar, yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. I don't really remember what time we ended the.
Dude, is that not when you went to a billionaire's house or something? You're like, I'm at the Princess. I went to sleep. Dude's like, I think I'm at the Princess. Yeah.
I didn't know if it was Nobu or that night.
No,
Yeah,
that
no, all right. My bad. This old lady kidnapped me and had me doing some substances that I wasn't very familiar with. But let me tell you, you don't drink them and you don't inject them, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we started off with that, and I was like, all right, this is kind of groovy. Let's fucking get this going. And we did that, and then it was like 2, 3. I don't know what
Dude,
time, because
I
you
went
guys
to
ended up.
bed. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
you went to bed. So me and my muse went out because she was local and apparently knew everyone. And dude, she did know everyone. When we went to Nobu, she knew other people. But yeah, no, I ended up at this dude's house. I don't even know how we got there. We walked to her house. Next thing I know, I'm in the back of a car. We're doing some more stuff, and then next thing I know, we're in this dude's elaborate ass apartment in London,
Dude, that's
and
crazy. Because I was not part of any of this.
I know you were asleep and dead. I'm texting everyone. I'm texting people in Florida. I'm like, yo, like, if I don't text you in 24 hours, tell my mom I love her. I was genuinely concerned because I make poor decisions, unfortunately, but I'm
We
getting
all
better
do.
at it. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. I'm learning. I'm living, etc.
Yeah,
But
but you're
anyways, we
like,
ended
I'm
up.
at the Prince's right now, and I'm like,
Dude, yeah,
what?
no, we ended up at this rich dude's house. He was no means the prince because he's pretty old. Um,
The
but dude,
king.
we were doing some things we weren't supposed to be doing. I thought it was something else. It turned out to be another thing mixed with a bunch of other things. And I was convinced the old lady brought me to some rich dude's house to get my kidneys taken, and they just kept giving me more and more and more, and I wouldn't go down. It was phenomenal.
Oh, dude, I
I'm
think you
like,
mentioned to me about your kidneys too. Like, if they're gonna steal my kidneys, is what you told me.
oh, dude, yeah. After they saw what I put them through, they were like, this guy is like a tank. Anyways, we were supposed to leave together earlier that night, but we ended up going to the that rich dude's house. So I'm like, all right, babe, like it's 7:02 in the morning. I'm done. I tap. Like,
Oh, dude, it was
you gonna
so
come?
late.
I'm like, are you gonna come with me or are you staying here? Because she was talking about how one of her friends just came back from Dubai or blah blah, some super rich people problem that I'm not quite familiar with.
Yeah.
Anywho, it was like, dude, they opened the front door and it's blue staircases. Dude,
Dude, where
don't
were you?
remember. We didn't go upstairs. I don't know. I don't know. Because when I Googled it on the GPS how to get home, it was like an 18-minute walk. And it was like a 2-minute ride there the night before. That's why I was so
Okay.
confused. Because like we walked down the street, I kind of forgot that we went in the car. So I was like, what the hell? How do we get so far so fast? Um, so yeah, I end up opening the door. It's just a blue spiral staircase, and I'm like,
I mean, that's
I
cool.
didn't, I didn't,
I
I
wish I
didn't
was
go.
part of
I didn't.
this.
That's not how I got in here last night. I was so confused. Um, Sweetie ended up eventually clarifying. She was like, "Yeah, the reason why you don't remember the staircase is we took the elevator, blah blah blah." Because I was genuinely concerned, and she was like, "Yeah, you kept telling me don't take my kidneys," and I was like, "Yeah, don't leave the country much. Don't want my kidneys taken.
It
I
was
know how
valuable.
y'all work." Yeah, and they saw mine going to work too, because they just kept giving me substances.
Oh,
So,
dude. It was so
but
funny.
yeah, I ended up coming back to the apartment at like, or the hotel, I mean, at like 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning. I
Oh,
was
dude,
like,
I probably had slept for 7 hours by the time you got back. That's why it's funny.
oh, dude, there was multiple days in London where I just didn't sleep. I felt decrepit. I'm so happy to be back in sweet, sweet America.
Oh, dude, but like, okay, here's the thing. So, like, Ethan game, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
Yeah,
You,
fast forward to when Ethan came.
oh no, I'm fast forwarding something else. I'm fast forwarding to when you
Oh,
left.
okay.
But, like,
All right,
you
all
were
right.
talking about how you were like we were just having fun and partying the entire time. Leaves, gets home in one day. Dude calls me 7 o'clock in the morning. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and he's like, dude, I'm so messed up, I'm so drunk right now. At 7 in the morning.
Hey, what is this? Are you talking about when I was in America?
Yeah, you literally went here to have fun and party, and then you went home, and then within one day.
No. I went to London for rehab, which totally backfired. But yeah, all right. Back to when I called you when I was wasted after getting. Yeah, continue.
Okay, like this is gonna offend like at least 50% of the audience or whatever, but he's like, dude, go to church tomorrow and tell Jesus I don't want to be gay anymore.
I was hurting something serious. Shout out Surfer the Bar, Jacksonville. They gave us a free bottle in 1942, and man, oh man, was that bottle went to use.
Dude, it was so funny. You don't know any of it. That's the thing. I wish I recorded it. Because you were just like slurring your words, and you're like, I'm on the bathroom floor. And I'm like,
I was gonna say, I remember waking up and just hearing like, hey, go to bed, and the bathroom mat was like stuck to my face, and like I woke up and it was Pat yelling at me, telling me to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm like, go to sleep, and you wouldn't go to sleep either. You're like, I'm okay.
Every time I would throw up though, so I'd like have to get up and like run to the bathroom, so it just wasn't even worth it. I was like, I'd rather just die here on the bathroom floor. But
I'm like, how did you do that when you got home? We were on vacation and you didn't do that. Like, what?
I didn't throw up once on vacation. I did lose a lot of weight, but man, was it fun. Let's bounce back, rewind a little bit to vacation. London, your food fucking sucks. I took a girl out on a date for breakfast, and you guys would put eggs or cheese on my eggs, no matter how hard I asked. And you go, no. What happened for breakfast? I'm like, no.
The bread was the worst.
Dude, the bread was atrocious. I feel. What else? Oh my God, what was it? The Lucas Aid? Dude.
Dude, no salt on the bread, no sugar in the bread. It's the American way to do it. And I was like, dude, Ethan was like taking salt and pouring it on his bread at that point. We were all like, ew, this is gross. Okay, so what we need to talk about is Mario Kart.
I fucking love Mario Kart.
In the weirdest way possible. So, Mike, I'm gonna let you go and handle that. Like,
you'll let me start. All right, so dude, I'm sorry, everyone. We're bouncing around like ADD. But back to the casino. When we were leaving the casino, we ended up going to a strip club. And when we got there, it was weird. It wasn't no Jacksonville strip club, that's for sure.
No.
It was a weird environment when we got in there. We eventually made our way. We paid the cover, got in. We made our way to the bar, got some drinks. What was it? I didn't really understand because you kind of like handled and maneuvered the rest of the way through there. Like, how did that work? Like when we first showed up, like I didn't understand. Like I just started flirting with chicks. But like, how did that work? Like we got shots, and then what transpired to get us onto the floor right in front of the stage? Because that was kind of confusing. Because that wasn't like a normal thing.
Dude, I don't know. Like,
did we have to buy like a bottle or something? Like, what was the deal with that? Like,
no.
Oh, because eventually we got sat by the lady. I don't know who that was, but like the lady that was orchestrating, I forget her name. I told her I loved her a million
Dude, I don't
times.
know anyone's name. I don't know how you always know people's names. I don't know. All I know is they're like, want to play Mario Kart? And I'm like, where am I?
Whoa. Fast. Rewind. We were in front of the pole at that point, in front of the stage, I should say. We were, hanging out, ordering a few drinks. Girls kept coming up to us. I felt like they kind of kept getting annoyed with us because we didn't want to spend $5,000 to get a lap dance.
Oh, dude, because it's a rip-off. It's terrible.
Yeah, I know. So eventually, two of them came up to us and tried to. Yeah, they wanted to. They were like, let me bring you on a tour and show you around. And we were like, no, I like my seat. This is where I want to stay.
Exactly.
This is prime time, baby. Why are you taking away my seat?
Oh.
Anyways, they brought us to this back room, and they're like, it's gonna be this much, and I was like,
crazy too.
Oh my Lord! Like she should have been paying me that much because like, hello, look at me. Anyways, we go to the back room and there's like Mario Kart, and I told her I was like, I'd rather just pay this much money and gamble it on Mario Kart with you than spend any time like that. Like, this is not like financially sound. Like, this is the worst decision anyone can
Oh,
ever
dude,
make.
it's a ripoff. There's a reason it's not popular here. Like, it's not the same in America. It's popular because it's more fun. It's like a bar.
Anyway, so they brought us from that room to another room, but they didn't quite let us into the VIP room. And they were like showing us. I'm like, so what? We're gonna see exactly what that guy just paid for X amount of
Oh,
dollars.
yeah, I remember
That
the guy
that we're
too.
seeing for free. I'm like, that's absurd. Eventually they brought us back to our seats and we proceeded to enjoy the night. That was fun.
Oh, dude, it was like, but it's like, I hated them honestly. Normally, I like that kind of stuff, but like
Dude, they were so pushy too, man. I was like, relax. Like, I don't want to do that.
dude,
Like,
I'd rather
no,
go to Alchemist. I'll go to Alchemist and spend my money if I'm going to spend my money.
me no consento, por favor. And they didn't understand. So,
Oh no, dude, it was terrible. Dude, what we need to do next though is we need to get Ethan on here to talk about because like Mike came and then Ethan came after, right? So like
Ethan, no. Ethan came while I was there. That was what
yeah,
was
for
awesome.
for the first few days,
It
yeah.
overlapped like 3 to 4 days, and that was just a blast. Because me and Ethan went around and ran around London while you were passed out till like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So
Dude,
we like
once
had
you
our
left,
we
Ethan
had,
was sleeping until 7 p.m. every day.
yeah, but like we had our own little side. I know he sleeps in, but when I was there, we had our own little side quest. Cause like I woke up and then he would wake up, so it was super fun. Like I remember running around, like,
Hmm.
you know how I went around the park and found like my date. Like he wasn't quite sure about how that would go down. I actually ended up finding him his date, that we brought to Nobu. When I also brought my old
Mm.
lady to, which I guess is a good parlay. To we had this kick-ass date at Nobu. Anyways, yeah, so me and my sweet lover, my older lady, I ended up inviting her to Nobu over in London. Got Ethan his date and we all went out to Nobu and had a super fun time. And
Oh yeah.
dude,
Oh
this
yeah.
girl was acting like a teenager, bro.
Oh, she
Like I
got
was
mad.
so Dude, no, she was like my ex-boyfriend that lives in a whole other continent, further away than my home state, dude. Like, dude, lives so far away. Not only did she preface that like he was broke and like she kind of paid for like most of his stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, baby, like don't worry about it. Like he didn't come last night when I was here. Like he's not gonna come at 7 in the morning. So the second day, after the first night of hanging out, that was like a great time. Like we were watching movies. We watched Step Bro because she's like, I don't know,
I
Croatian,
was
lives
not
in
part of
London.
this, obviously.
Yeah, but that was
You
before like
didn't
hanging
invite
out
me to
and
watch a
getting.
movie with you?
I mean,
I'm hurt.
I guess we could have gone to Paris and London if you know what I mean. Wink, wink.
Okay. I know what
Um.
you mean.
But yeah, no. So the second night, she got all like hissy and fissy and stuff, and she's like, "My ex-boyfriend's gonna come from a whole other continent, and blah
Where
blah
was he?
blah." And I don't really want. He lived in Brazil, dude. Like, I'm like, all right. And not only was he in another continent, like, he was allegedly couldn't have had the means to it. Like, she was more of like the sugar mama. That's why I was like, baby, like, don't worry about it. Like, he didn't come last night. It's literally 7 in the morning. Like, if he didn't come at this point, he's not coming. Like, you're just
Yeah.
tripping. She ended up like kicking me out. I may or may not allegedly called her an old lady, which
Dude, when you
played.
did that, I almost died.
Dude, she kicks me out of her house at 7 in the morning. Like that's so messed up.
Dude, I died. Like
And
when you
then
said that to me.
Ethan was in London, whatever the hell we were in London. He was in London too, and he took my bedroom with some other chick. So like I was stuck on the floor because the couch had been it on. Everything was on, so I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep anywhere. So I was sleeping on the floor. And then as soon as I like start to fall asleep, I'm like, oh my God. And sure enough, it was the old lady. But the old lady, I love you, old lady. You're only 37. Anyways, Sweetie texted me and she's like, You call me old lady, and I was like, I literally said it as you closed the door. Like, I was throwing a tantrum. Like,
Dude.
I'm a 24-year-old dude that just got hard as fuck. Like, we were hanging out the night before. Like, what do you mean?
Dude, no. You calling her an old lady just like made me die because then Ethan told that girl that he was talking. He's like, and you're bad at kissing too. I was like,
Yeah, we all went hot boy summer. Like, the women ended up making us mad. Sweetie ended up texting me back. She was like, "You seriously didn't mean I was an old lady?" And I was like, "No, I love you." We rekindled everything. She's supposed to come to America somewhat soon.
until she sees
We'll
this
see if
video.
yeah,
She's not coming.
No, I'm coming back to London soon. Don't worry, baby. I'm coming for you. We'll go back to
I thought you were
Nova.
calling me baby for a second there.
You are my baby. Don't worry. Yeah,
But so
but
do we go into this stuff with Ethan or do we wait till he comes on the podcast? Because there was a lot of stuff.
let's go ahead and disclose it because we'll there's just so much to go over. I'm sure we will overlap a little bit, but it'll be fine.
Dude, we forgot that I got kidnapped.
Where'd you get kidnapped to? I don't even know.
Brothel.
To the brothel? Oh, dude, that happened like 6 different times. That happened to Ethan too, though.
No, I like actually got kidnapped though. That's why it was funny. Like they were like they didn't let me leave when I got there.
Which time? Like, I remember when you were with Henry. Was that his name?
Who the heck is Henry?
Same. Dude, I don't know. We were on the phone. It was when I got back from London. We were on the phone, and
Henry?
one dude was
Who's
like,
Henry?
Henry was like, "I'll bring you to a lot nicer of a strip club," and you were like, "Mike, I'm putting you on speaker. This sounds like he's taking me to another brothel." Just to preface this for everyone watching, whoever is still watching.
Dude, I know what you're talking about.
No,
Yeah.
time out. Pat got kidnapped like 15 different times. This dude gets kidnapped wherever he is. Like, I swear, he's not your normal human being. He goes to jail. He gets his shoes stolen. He's in LA. He gives his pants away to a homeless man. Like, he is seriously the most generous person I know.
I don't know how to turn it generous. I'll take it.
Like, what's going on here? But anywho, this guy gets kidnapped for the 10th time in this country. This guy promised he was bringing him to a more high-end adult entertainment place, but ended up taking him to a total brothel, which was hilarious.
Yeah, it was a whole conversation. Super annoying. And then I'm like, where am I right now? And then, like, I just felt bad because people were like, they looked like they were kidnapped there too. And then
I mean, everyone was kidnapped. You were kidnapped.
I was pretty sure everyone that worked there was kidnapped, and I was like, what do I do? And then they're like, you need to give us money. And I'm like, American card got declined. And they're like, you can't go anywhere. I'm like, I didn't do anything. Why am I paying? I'm so confused.
I'm sorry, but this is like a little Easter egg for the next video, because I'm sure Ethan will go over this. But we gotta discuss you guys peeing in the brothel. That was the funniest video I have ever received. Was I asleep? Was I in that country at that time? I don't know. Regardless, that was hilarious.
Dude, okay, so like, I don't know what was wrong with Ethan that night. I woke up, I had 6 videos of him peeing in all different places on my phone. And I'm like, dude, what is going on right now? And like, and then he's like, you want to pee with me in the brothel? Because he just wanted to go to every brothel there was. He didn't do anything.
Bro.
He just thought it was funny.
This guy, he is an animal. That man, when he is on a mission, boy, he is. Hey,
dude,
that man
we peed on their floor.
Not we. You and Rocket. Not me. I never went to a brothel with you. I don't know. How did I not end up at a brothel with you, dude? I'm honestly a little offended.
I can't even show the video because Ethan literally showed his in the video.
I don't know. I got the same video.
And
honestly, bro, we could probably show the video. It's pretty small, like unless you really, really, really zoom in.
You gotta squint your eyes a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, if you squint and tilt your head a little bit, you might be able to see something, but
oh, dude, hilarious though. But I was like, should we be? We're gonna get ourselves killed. Oh, dude, the flamethrower.
Oh my lord.
Oh
Yeah.
wait.
No, save that one. He needs to be here for
All right,
that.
yeah,
That
because you
that's
weren't there for that. I almost
I
died.
was not. I was out of the but I was on the I felt like I was there. I was there on
You
FaceTime.
didn't feel the heat of those flames, all right?
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy because like dude, like you experience my life via telephone and I experience your life via telephone. Like I don't think anyone really grasps like the concept of how much time we end up communicating
Well,
even
this
though
is
we're
nothing.
like
We would have had this conversation already anyway, so like it literally doesn't matter.
I mean we did have this conversation.
I know we're kind of like re-reviewing our conversations we had because we like, and I'm gonna be so happy if like
We
we have
have
old
like
stories.
a couple weeks worth of stories wound up like saved up. We're gonna do a couple of those.
I feel like the
I
fun thing is
may
when we can actually do them like for the first time in the video instead of for the first time on the phone, because that'll be so much better.
yeah, I was gonna say I might come visit you, buddy. Just keep me updated at where you're at, and I might buy a ticket.
I mean, dude, you should. I mean, I'm at the Hucks for the next a while, 3 weeks.
Dude, I hope people show up and bother
No, I
you.
can't. People show up at the hotel.
What? You name dropped it multiple times. Shout out our boys at the bar. They are awesome.
No, they're funny. There's things I can't even say from the bar.
I know. I'm not even gonna. Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna call them the boys at the bar because it's just too much.
Oh, and but do we just scrap it up here and then continue the next time with Ethan talking about the trip? Because there's so much more content.
Yeah, dude. I think we wrap it up right here.
But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, definitely subscribe. We plan on doing maybe like 2 a week or so. I think we have some fun things to talk about. Hopefully, we can do some traveling together too, and like have some
Yeah,
a lot
no.
more
Let us
clips.
know. Let us know where to go next. I don't want to visit Pat in London again, but it's sounding like I might be there again in the near future.
See, the
Just
thing is, if people enjoy this, we're gonna have a lot more clips. We're actually gonna try to record more stupid things we do.
oh, dude, yeah, we'll get us out in our natural habitat, running around Hyde's Park and doing
Mhm.
some real nitty gritty content, which is just too funny.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Choo 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 choo.